today's video, it's going to be virtually all about choosing a great domain name for your affiliate marketing business. If you don't already know, this is actually part of an Amazon affiliate marketing course that we actually created. So this video is actually talking about a section of the course that is all dedicated to choosing great domain names. So after watching this video, you could explore all other videos relating to that course. Then you could actually get to start your own affiliate marketing business in no time. So let's just go to amazon.com. That's the foundation of everything we are doing in this video, in this course. So a great domain name is very, very important, because in order for you to last long in the game, you actually need a domain name that people can actually remember. And when you're choosing a domain name for either your blog or your affiliate marketing business, well, to some extent, your domain name goes a long way to tell people what your website is all about, or what your blog is all about, or what your Amazon affiliate marketing website is all about. It really doesn't matter in the long run, because for some years now, Google no longer sees domain names or having keywords in domain names as ranking factors. So it really wouldn't affect your rankings of the search engines, either for good or for bad, if you choose just any domain name. But all that matters to Google is the quality of links pointing to your website. And that's not all, by the way, that's one of the most important factors that they consider. So let's get that out of the way. Now, when you're thinking about getting a great domain name, you want to think about Amazon. Amazon doesn't have anything to do with shopping, but over time we just relate it to shopping. Same thing about Facebook, same thing about Google. You can list it, Uber, and so many others. You choose a domain name that you feel you love, a domain name that you like, and that is it. Now, when it comes to choosing domain names, in the first or second video of this course, I actually did say that I would recommend registering expired domains over registering new domains. And I have good reasons for that. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you why you need expired domain names over new domain names. So let's go straight to a tool that we will call Moz.com. Then we'll get to see how powerful expired domain names can be compared to how powerful new domain names can be. Now, one of the newest expired domain names that I have right now on my hand is one I think it's called Sevlocity. Yeah, Sevlocity.com. So we're just going to go into Moz and then search for that domain name and then see how powerful it is. So you need to actually have an account with Moz in order for you to use their system, their keyword research or website research tool. Now, in order for you to use it for free, you'll be limited to only 2 searches per day. But if you want to get as many as 30k searches a month, you'd have to buy the paid version. I'm actually on a trial version because, yeah, that's actually how I get past many of these tools. When I'm not ready to buy them, I just get a trial version, especially when they have a month trial version. I'm gonna see how the tool works before I dedicate for it. And yeah, I've been using it for some time and I think I like it. So let's search for Sevlocity.com. Yeah, .net, not .com. I'm sorry for that. Now we're going to search for that Sevlocity.net, and then we'll go on to search for just any domain name and then put it in the search results. So Sevlocity.net. Now let's think about a domain name that's not registered. Let's go to godaddy.com. Now, I actually did recommend Namecheap in the previous video and SiteGround. If you want to buy a domain name, you could actually you could use GoDaddy, you could use Namecheap, you could use SiteGround, you could use HostGator. I've also come to discover that HostGator is one of the best hosting tools too that you can use to host your affiliate marketing business. In fact, they have close to 0 downtime. So I'll be adding that to the list of domain names that hosting providers that I have in the description. And whenever you want to buy an hosting account or a hosting profile, all you just need to do is to click on the link in my profile and you buy. Take note, when you buy it through the link in my profile, I earn a small commission. And that really supports my work. Now let's try to search for just any domain name. Now my name is John at jadebimitan, so let's just put john@day.com. So that should work. Yeah, john@day.com. So all I've just done right now is search for a domain name. My name as well, I think it has been registered. So yeah, I just have to search my full name. Now this is selfvelocity.com. Now selfvelocity.com has a domain authority of 32. It has a linking profile of 286 domain names that have linked back to it. And now that is amazing because having 286 domains linking back to this website, it actually sets it up for success. If I start a new blog on this website, I'll be able to rank fairly easy even without a single key, backlinking for the keywords that I target in my articles. And that's the idea behind, registering expired domains. So let's just click on this. Now we can see the websites that have linked back to us or to this domain name. You find Wikipedia, you find bbc.co.uk, you find the Guardian, you find Wikipedia, you find live.gp, you will find parliament.uk and foreignpolicy.uk. Just list it. You can see the powerful website that have linked back to it. And this powerful website, take a look at it. Wikipedia has over 5 million linking domains. BBC has over 1 million linking domains. The Guardian has over 1 million linking domains. Parliament has over 100,000 linking domains. Now, all these domains are pushing their link, the Jews or their authority, and then linking to this website, selfvelocity.net. So if you build a website on this domain name, you find it pretty easy to rank for your given keywords. And that's the idea. Now let's just try to do something. Let's try to create a new page, and then let's do a bit of comparison between these two the two domain names. The first domain name we'll be using is we've used selfvelocity.net, but this time around let's use a pretty new domain name that I have actually. I think no one actually got the domain name that is my name. No one has actually registered it. Maybe I'll be the first to do that. This is a pretty new domain. No one has ever registered this. Now we're going to paste this there, and then we're just basically going to we're just going to compare the two domain names that we have actually discovered: an expired domain name and a new domain name. So here is it. Now, if you look at this one actually has a domain authority of 286 backlinks, 1.5k linking back inbound links. So this domain name, a completely new domain name, has 0 backlinks, 0 inbound links, 0 ranking keywords, no authority. Oh, it actually has 1 authority. You can see that. You see the difference. When you're building a website on a domain name like this, you get to discover pretty cool and very easy to rank for keywords. And that's it. Now we'll be learning a lot more about this in a future blogging course that I'll be doing, and that blogging course will be all about the potential of expired domains and how you can use it to build wonderful and fast growth blogs and the potential that we have around that. So that's just it. Now that is the reason basically why I prefer expired domain names to pretty new domain names. Now let's try to see how you can research expired domain names. Now let's go to expired domain names. We're going to be using this website. It's a pretty free tool. So all they require from you is a registration. And as soon as you register to their platform, you'll get access to thousands of expiring domain names every day. Now 368,000 expired total domains, deleted 386 million. 396,000. Let's log in. Now So that's it. So that's it. Now we're going to be taking a look at some of the expired domains that I've actually put up, and I am actually expecting that very soon to drop, and then I get a chance to register them. So we're just going to come under pending for now. Later on, I'm going to show you how you can actually go about researching your own expired domains. Show filter. Now I'm going to turn this to 200, and then only watch list. Later on we are going to come back to how you can do it from scratch. I just want to show you my watch list, and then so you see the domain names that I have up there. Now take a look at this. This yep does it is going to be dropped on 11th or on the 4th of 11th. So let's see how it's faring. Speaking of the backlinks and all. Yeah, so it has a domain authority of 43. That's amazing. It has 8.4 linking domains. This is a pretty powerful domain name. So if you get a chance to register this domain name, you can imagine how amazing the power of your website will be. Now 50 authority page authority, and then you come down here to see the domains that are linking to it. It's having backlinks from YouTube, Wikipedia. It's having backlinks from Amazon. It is having backlinks from Mashable. It's having backlinks from Instructables. It's having backlinks from Columbia.edu. Just take a look at that. So having a domain name like this actually sets you up for success early on. You don't have to go through, writing articles, submitting get posts and all that. No, you beat the traffic. And this is another one, meme.am. Let's see how that is doing. And these domain names are pretty short. So if you want to go into domain name investing, this is actually, when you buy these domain names, they'll sell for crazy amount. Now take a look at it. 70DA. You see that? 70DA. And then it has 15.3 linking backlinks. So having a blog like this, a website like this, and then you're just selling your products on it, you will rank so fast and so well for many keywords. You wouldn't even have to do any work. All you just need to do is to write your articles, put your affiliate marketing links, and then you go on. I'm going to show you how you can take advantage of this for your blogs in the blogging course. For this video, let's just stick with affiliate articles, affiliate. Now take a look at the backlinks. Having backlinks from WordPress, backlinks from iStock, backlinks from New York Times, backlinks from Washington Post, backlinks from Huffington Post. Take a look at that. Backlinks from time.com. So these are domains that will soon expire. When you come here right on time and then you pick up these domain names, you set yourself up for success early on. And that's the idea behind expired domains. Now these are the pending domains. Now these are the cut domains. Now the moment it gets to the day when they will be dropped, these domains will come to the cut folder. So when you have actually put some domains on your watch list, all you just need to do is to come to the cut folder or the cut section and then look for the ones that have dropped, and then you basically see if they are the ones you want. So take a look at this gd.fr. These are short, they're very, very one-word domain names. You look at that. It's a very powerful domain name. Then what other ones? Yeah, you'll find many of them here. Powerful domain names that drop every day. One of the most recent ones that I saw that I loved was littlevisuals.co. It was actually a website. I think you look at it, 4.6 linking domains, DF of 54. It's a domain name that was used for a photography themed website. If you buy this domain name and then you start selling cameras and you put affiliate links for cameras, anything related to photography, you can easily rank on Google for so many keywords. Now let's leave that. Let's go straight to how you can find your own expired domains. That is what we are here for. Now let's go back to the filter. I'm just going to put this at only exclude domains on the watch list, and there are some things that I always like to set that you might also want to set. The key links, I always like it. The first thing I do is just to try to see domains that have backlinks from Wikipedia. So I want a domain name that has a minimum of one backlink from Wikipedia. Now, when a website has a backlink from Wikipedia, that's a surefire sign that it is, or it's not a surefire, but it's a good enough sign that it is respected, it's authoritative, and it is not a spam website. And then we want the trust flow to be a minimum of 15. Now we could just set it to a minimum of 20, just so that we can get the best of the best website. Now we apply the filter. Now, if you take a look at this, before we had over 100,000 website. Right now we have just around 1,000 website. Now, what other things could we have done to see? Now, yeah, we could just restrict our timeline. Let's say you want to check it every 24 hours. So we're going to put this only new, they last for 24 hours. And then boom, you apply the filter and the number also drops. So from over 300,000, we have only 16 domains that meets our specification. Now this system domains, you can be sure that they have some sort of quality. That I can promise you. Now this is a domain pop. Domain pop is actually closely related to numbers, different domains that are pointing to this backlink, to this website. You don't have to worry about this. What is most important is the domain pop. That is the most important. So always put that in mind. Now we grade them according to domain pop. Looking at these, it looks like a website that is authoritative. Now we'll put it in our mouse and then we try to see. Yeah, not so powerful, 24D, but it's still great. Having this website on your hands and then you posting your articles, you will surely rank so fast, faster than many people who decide to start their affiliate marketing business on entirely new domain names. That's just the idea. So we want to cut away all the stress of building backlinks and basically help you to build your website up without stress. In the future, we're going to be showing you how you can, work on increasing the power of your domain name. Now, this is a domain name of 24, a domain name 24 with 243 backlinks. But it's very possible for you to merge 2 or 3 websites into one and then have everything now turned to like 600 backlinks. It gives you the same authority that you get from a website, a single website that has all that. I'll be showing you how you'll be doing that in future videos in this course, so you don't have to worry. Now that's that. We've come to see how we can discover great domain names. Now if you want, if you that one isn't giving you so much results, you could just reduce this to 15, then you search again, and after searching you get a renewed set of domain names. Now it's pretty much, so you can just it's actually 32, so we had 16 in addition to that. Now we could also take a look at this extremity games. So you could actually start an affiliate business around games, gaming console, anything, gaming console, gaming tutorials, gaming hacks, and all that. And then you put your Amazon affiliate links. Boom, a setting. You could actually even sell PS4 on this, and it's having backlinks from Washington Post and all that. Hell, Los Angeles Times, that's also cool. That's just the potential of expired domains. Now let's just imagine that the domains are so many and you really want to cut down on, you could just you don't want anything other than .com, .net, .org, .info. All you just need to do is to choose that from here. Then you come here and then you search, you apply the filter, and then you're done. If you do not, you just want to restrict it to a specific country, maybe India, America, just list it. All you just need to do is to come here and then additional, and then you search for the specific extension that you would like to use. You search for the extension you would like to use here. Basically, it helps you to just integrate that into the system. Then you search. Now, I really just like to keep my options open so that I get to see the best crops of domain names. That basically you just get to enjoy so many of the free domain names that actually are not even .com, .net. It could be based in France before, you could then merge it with a website that used to be in America, and then you merge the power, and you have increased power for of two domain names merged into one. You don't have to run away from extensions that are in other countries. Still pretty cool. Now that is that. So for the sake of this course, this domain name selflocity.com actually do have it, and I'll be so happy to give it to one person, one lucky person. So in order for you to qualify to get that domain name for free, it's actually a pretty powerful domain name. I'm going to give it to you for free. All you need to do is to subscribe to this channel, share this video with your friends, like this video, and then just comment in the description in the comment section that you would like to have selflocity.net. I'm going to just pick a user at random, and then I'm just going to give it to that person. But if it does happen that I see so many feedback, I could decide to give 2, 3, 4, or 5 powerful domain names to you guys. All you just need to do is to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and in the comment section, all you just need to do is just say, I want selflocity.com, or I want a free domain name, and I'll choose a user at random, and then I put you on the right path to start your affiliate marketing business. As simple as that. Now, one thing I would love you to put into consideration when you are searching for. Now, before we go there, take a look at this. Now, these are cut domains. So these are cut domains. Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't come under cut domains. I should actually come under, yeah. Now these are pending domains. So the cut domains are domains that have already been registered, so you don't have any chance of getting them again. But these domain names have not been registered, so you still have a chance to get them. So powerful domain names that you could use for. Now this Viagi Madagascar is actually a pretty great domain name for people who would like to start a travel-based themed website. You find so many amazing domain names. Okay. And then one thing you also want to put into consideration when you're searching for domain names are the Alexa ranking and the Majestic global ranking. But anytime a domain name has these two, there is a 95% chance that it's a pretty powerful domain name that you can actually rank for. Take a look at that. That's amazing. Yeah. So it's whenever it has great now the lower the Amazon Alexa ranking or the lower the Majestic ranking, the better. But so when you see a website that has this, you should try it out. Anything Chinese website, you don't have to go close to it. It never ranks well on Google, even though it might rank well on China. It really doesn't rank well on Google. And if there is any country that you wouldn't want to go close to when it comes to your domain names, Russia and China, just don't want to go close to them because Google doesn't like them. That's just it. Google doesn't like them. So let's leave there. Now let's go to deleted domains. Let's see domains that have been deleted today. Now this is actually a pretty great domain name. So when you come to the deleted section, the same filter that we've used in all other sections is the one we're also still using in this section. So all you just need to do is to come here and search for quality. Now take a look at it. It's a pretty powerful domain name. So let me see if it is possible to register this domain name. Now in order for you to register the domain name that has been deleted, you just come here, you choose a registry. Now I'm going to choose maybe GoDaddy, and then try to choose, let's try to choose GoDaddy. Now you'd want to monitor this. Sometimes as soon as the domain names drop, people register it immediately. So if you are always here, the moment the domain names drop, you get a chance to register it before anyone else does. That is actually a hack that I always use. So I just try to monitor the timing. Now it's already been registered by someone else. Can you see that? I just try to monitor the timing, and then I just continue to refresh this page continually around that time. That makes it very easy. Immediately the domain name drops, I register it. Now this domain name is a pretty powerful domain name. Take a look at that. 1.9 backlinks, and then it has great domain backlink profile. So and then you come down here, I think we still have some other websites that look powerful. Yeah, let's try to see if this one is still available. Yeah, this, let's try to see if it's still available. So under the expired domains, you get domains that have already expired. But under the ones under the pending deletes, you get a chance to sift through the depth and actually see the best. Now, this markcleared.com, sorry for that, is actually still available. So let's see the profile. It's actually DA19, pretty powerful, 785 backlinks, pretty powerful also. So can you see that? So you can actually register this. And if I want to register, all you do is add this to cart. Boom, register it. Then you come down, you continue to see so many others. Okay, let's see if we can register that. It's actually a Russian domain name, but we want to see if it's still available. I'm never going to register it. It's absolutely powerful. Another one is cariboulinks.com. It's actually pretty cool too. Now, all I do is come here and click on GoDaddy. I think that's just it. Now it's already taken. So people, hundreds of thousands of people are actually following this every time. So it makes it very, very hard to keep up. Now this was the domain authority of 22, and it's still available too. So anyone can actually register that at no time. Now let's leave that. Now when it comes to the pending domain names, there's one thing I would like you to put in mind. One of the pending domain names, when you come here, they are soon to expire. But as soon as they drop, there is this 10 to 15 minutes gap in which anyone could register the domain names. Now, you might not be online at that time, and even if you're online, you wouldn't be as smart as the competence. So what they do, what we now have around, we have something we call a drop catching service. The drop catching service is always monitoring the domain names, and as soon as it drops, the drop catching service pursues the domain names and catches it for you, but it costs money. So let's say we want to drop catch something like mycattle.com. We come to a service. We go to a service like it's a Dynadot. Yeah, but Dynadot isn't as effective as one that was the dropcatch.com. So Dynadot, you can look at it as Baychef too. Actually a pretty cool domain name. And all you just need to do is to click on it, and then it brings an option for you to order the domain name. So as soon as it drops, these computers or these machines immediately start trying to register the domain name. And if they get to register, because many people are actually trying to register these domain names too, when they get to register them, it makes it pretty easy for you to go over the website without stressing yourself. Now this service costs $59. Yeah, it costs $59. This one costs around I think $24. Yeah, $24.99. So you could actually back order, but the most effective one is dropcatch.com. I've used it and I have great results. I have great feedback from using it, and you can actually use it. So yeah, it's actually a great option. So that is that for searching for expired domains. But before you go buying expired domains, there is something I would like you to put in mind, and that is the history of the website. Now, some websites have been used for pornography. Some have been used for spamming, backlink spamming. So you'd want to be careful, because if Google already backlisted the domain name and then you buy it, whatever you have on the domain name is actually useless. That's one of the downsides of using expired domains. So how do you know if a website's history has not been abused? One tool I use is Web Archive. Now, a Web Archive is actually a open source program that keeps track of all the websites in the world, and then at certain times it takes pictures of these websites, and then as soon as it takes pictures of the websites, it stores them in its archive. It makes it very easy for anyone later on in history to just come back and then try to look for information on the website. So I'm just going to go back, and then this time around I'm just going to, because I've already done some research on my own domain names, so I'm just going to clear these. I want to clear all our selections so that we can take a look at my selection, so you get to see what I mean. I'm just going to remove these. I already vetted them, so they're just part of my watch list. So yeah, so that's that. No filters, only watch list. Yeah, Now I'm just going to put it on domain names that, okay, let me just leave it at that for now. And it brings up all the domain names I have on my watch list. Now, how do we know if this domain name has not been abused in the past? We come here, we post it in the Internet Archive, and then we search for that domain name. Now you can take a look at this. This domain has been active, and if you go on Google to know how active it is, you could just do a search, and then yep, that's it. And let's see if it is ranking on Google for any keyword. Yes, see, yes, see. That's, I think this website I've actually linked to it, and that's why they are coming up. Yes, this website I've actually linked to it. Basically, it tells you that this site, you can look at that. Yep, it's coming. Yep, it's coming. So that's it. Now let's just try to see a little of its history. We could just come from 2013. See if it has ever been abused for any reason. So let's see the history of the domain name. Now that is so. We want to know what this website used to be used for. Now that is what we're about to see. So it's actually used for shortening. Yeah, it's actually used for shortening URLs. Yep, that URL. It's actually used for shortening URLs. Now you could actually buy this thing. It's actually, take a look. Let's see the power of the domain name for the tree. So you can actually buy this theme and then resurrect this website. Now let's see if it has always been like that, or if at any point in time it was the purpose of the website was changed. No, it hasn't changed. Let's go to 2017. Let's go to 2017. Oh, it really has not changed by 2017. Now let's see the last time it was online. It was even online up until September 2019. So it tells you that this website is still very powerful in the eyes of Google. And if you can resurrect this website as soon as possible and start using it for any reason whatsoever, it will rank. Now, this is also when it went offline. So, not a bad deal. So that is how you go about looking at the history of a website. You get to see the articles that they've posted on it. Now there is one that I also like to show you. That's sociable.com. Yeah, I've been following it for some time. Now it's dropped some time ago, but I've been using it for another reason, which I'm going to show you in the course, in the blogging course. I'm going to tell you why I've been following it even after someone else has already registered. Now, this Sociable is a social media blog. So anyone who buys this domain could just resurrect it and continue posting social media content on it. That's cool. That's how you go about searching for expired domain names. And I've also showed you how you can register domain names easily. This is you can use any of these systems to register it, but this is the most effective on the list. GoDaddy, since I've been using GoDaddy to search for to try to register expired domains, it has never even caught one. So I wouldn't recommend that. It requires that you deposit around $24. But none of these, I think this one doesn't require a deposit, this doesn't require a deposit, this does not require a deposit, this does not require a deposit. So they all just say, okay, as soon as they catch the domain name, you pay. You don't have to deposit anything before they catch the domain name. So that is it for today. That is that on the choosing expired domain names for your affiliate marketing business. If you like this video, please subscribe to this channel, like this video. And if you derive real value and want to watch other videos on this course, just search around on my channel. The playlist is actually there on my channel, the affiliate marketing playlist, and watch other videos that are part of this course. So have a great day. Peace out.